everything to be an underground king. Underground king. I sacrifice everything to be an underground king.
What it do, kings and queens? It's your boy, the UP King, the People's Champ, and I'm back with another video. And as you see in the background, we're getting the cutlass ready. We close the paint. But before we get to that, and while I'm working on this, let me show you one of the products that I've been using as of lately. You guys been asking, hey, what clear are you using? So let me show you what clear I'm using. And then we'll jump into some action. Let's go. All right, so here is the clear that I've been using. Finish One. Now, this is a pretty nice clear. I've been using it for a little while, making sure it was, suitable for the community. And I gotta say, I like it. I like this Finish One. I've been seeing others use it. This is the FC 720. And it works out pretty good. It buffs pretty good, all that good stuff, lays out pretty slick. You actually seen it on quite a few of these videos, just not knowing what actual clear that I was using. I actually put this on the Corvette, the red Corvette that I sprayed. So if you like the way the Corvette turned out, this was the clear that I actually used. And you can find this on Amazon. There'll be a link in the description if you want to try it out for yourself. So that link will be there for this. It's not expensive clear either, so you might want to check into it. And for this video, we're going to jump back into the ROKELTU, GTI PRO LITE. The last time I used this, it was kind of like, a failure. We'll just say that. It was a failure, But it was a learning experience too. I tried to dial it in a little bit more, and you'll see from this video, and jump in the comments, tell me what you think. See if I dialed it in any better and what your thoughts on it is. So we're gonna use this one more time. We're gonna use this Finish One clear. Hey, let's get to it. All right, kings and queens, so here we have it. Got this newer style Silverado. You actually saw me do the tailgate with the Segola spray gun. And just gonna blend this bedside. I got it all prepped up. As you can see now, I'm just kind of blending in some of the paint and doing a tack coat. I started from the top and I angled down, that way I wouldn't hit the 4x4 stickers. So just doing a quick little tack coat, introducing the new paint to the body. Just getting a light coverage on it. We're gonna get that a nice little flash. You can see again, I'm kind of angling down, keeping it right under that line. I don't want to get none of that black on top of that 4x4 sticker, so I'm angling down just a little bit so I can make sure not to get any of the paint on that sticker. And we just doing light coats, not going too heavy. Now when I set this spray gun up, I was at about 2.5 turns from closed. For the base coat, 2.5 turns from close. But I had the pressure up pretty high. Somebody in the last video with doing the fender was telling me that I needed to turn down the fluid. So it worked out pretty good at 2.5 turns closed, but the pressure was just up too high for me. I really didn't like the pressure being up so high, but it got it to work out. And again, you see, still staying right up under that line, not hitting that sticker, and just blending this thing right on out. Nothing crazy, It's just a straight solid black. 8555 is the paint code. And we just laying it on and just blending it out. Nothing crazy. But that pressure is just way too high. It's a lot more overspray than I want to see. You know, it's getting real cloudy up in there. And I just didn't care for that. So I started adjusting the fan. Or not the fan, but the fluid. Brought it down to about 30 after starting at 35 psi, which I still thought the 30 was too high too. So I believe I can go back to some normal settings since I turned the volume down. So I probably could have went back to about, 24, 26 psi, and I would have been just fine since I didn't have the fluid, wide open. But it's doing a pretty good job. Now look, you see right there, I'm getting ready to clear. Don't be like me. Make sure you got that taped up a little bit better. And I started spraying the clear at 40 psi, which I got the fluid now set at 3 turns out from close. So 3 turns out from close, spraying at 40 psi, and I still just didn't care for that much pressure. You can see that overspray is just crazy right now. And I'm not too happy about that, but it's getting the job done. So I'm putting it on pretty fast. Don't want to run anything like I did that fender. And putting it on pretty quick, kind of like a fast tack coat. And it's going on pretty good. The 40 psi, it worked pretty good. But I definitely wanted to bring that pressure down, which eventually I did. At the 3 turns off from close, I dropped it to 30 psi, and it worked out fine. No runs, no problems, no issues at all. So it's all fun now. We just laying down the clear, getting this thing together. Put 2 coats of clear on it, and it's looking pretty good. Here goes that second coat of clear, and I dropped it to 30 psi, and now you can see that I slowed down, and I'm at my normal, pace that I like to go, and kind of wetting out that clear. Still a little bit, too much overspray, but I know now that I can dial it out, a little bit more, turn that pressure down, and I probably could get this thing real smooth, real slick with this spray gun now. So, I appreciate those settings that I got from somebody in the comments. Can't remember his name right now offhand, but I do appreciate you for those settings, because that's probably where I'm going to keep the gun, and then I'll just keep playing with the air pressure till I get this thing dialed in right where I want it. And then what I do is I just keep a mental note. Actually, I don't even keep a mental note. I actually write down in a notebook which pressure these spray guns work at real well. I write down how many turns in, how many turns out, and all that good stuff. I write all that stuff down. That way I know I can go back to my notes, and then when it's time to use that spray gun again, I can go back to it, set it up, and everything will be good to go. All right, kings and queens, tell me what you think. This is the finished product. Next day, you can see me in the bedside. I think this thing turned out pretty good. Got a little trash, nothing major. Got some peel in it, but the original is already peely too. So this one is going to work. Job well done. Tell me what you think. All right, kings and queens. So we back. Tell me what you think. What you think about the Clear? What you think about the ROKELTU? Hey, you see, I'm trying to get busy, get this thing ready. It's almost ready. So jump in the comments. Tell me what you think. Give me your thoughts. Tell me if there's anything that I could have did better, could have did worse. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you like the spray gun, or if you don't like the spray gun, if you like the Clear, if you don't like the Clear. Now, it's just another option that you can use on your project. Now, I would prefer if my homeboy Grand 7 would go ahead and get me some production Clear, since I do a lot of production stuff, you know, collision work, stuff like that. I'm in his ear. I'm trying to tell him, hey man, I need that Clear, but I understand, you know, he got to handle his business. I'm just trying to, you know, as I'm talking a little junk right now, hopefully he's listening and get me a Clear. Not just me, but everybody, because everybody wants a nice Clear from Grand 7, because that oh my, it's killing it. It's killing it. But that's enough for this video. I'm going to get back to getting the Cutlass ready, because I know y'all ready to see this one. I'm excited to see this one. So we're going to jump back on the Cutlass, get back to work. Hey, you enjoy your day. I'm going to get back to mine. It's your boy, the UP King, the People's Champ. And I'll see you in the next video.
Everything